Today I'm going to talk about how we scale Facebook and what we do to sort of manage all of the services and servers that we have running. So I've been at Facebook since 2010. Before Facebook, I co-founded a company called Reactive. We created those squiggly letters that you see all over the internet that you use when you sign up for new sites. And we use them not only to protect against spam, but also to help digitize books. At Facebook, I am the tech lead of the Web Foundation team. So our team is responsible for the overall performance and reliability of all of Facebook's user-facing products. And what this means is that we have two roles. The first part of our role is proactive. We help work with all the the teams at Facebook that are designing pieces of infrastructure and work with them to proactively design their products and the tools that they build for developers so that they are efficient and that they, in the face of failure, fail gracefully. We're also reactive. We know that sometimes this mission is going to fail and sometimes there are going to be outages, there are going to be problems. We debug our systems. We are sort of the last line of monitoring where we monitor the overall performance of the site. And if some other team doesn't, through their alerts, catch problems, we will see them, we will investigate them, and we will help root cause them. We often work with problems that have that are complex, that involve multiple teams, and we'll help interface between those teams as they're debugging an outage. And so today, I kind of want to give you guys a taste of both parts of Web Foundation's mission. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about the things that we do to proactively design our site to scale well, and the way that we reactively handle an incident, and how we go about doing that, and how we go about learning from it. So to sort of frame this talk, I think it's useful to give a quick 30-second tech talk of how Facebook works. So I'm mostly focusing on the user-facing parts of Facebook, and all of that, it's the desktop site, it's also our mobile applications. Both of those are over HTTP, so this is our stack of what happens when you make a request to facebook.com. First, when you request something from Facebook, it goes to a set of load balancers that is distributed across POPs across the world. Those load balancers figure out the right data center to send your request to, and they forward it to what we call our web tier. This is our business logic tier that is running PHP code using our HHVM runtime for PHP that we've created in-house. And so this web tier is sort of where the real brains of Facebook are, figuring out, okay, this user is logged in, what does their website look like, what do they see when they go to the site? The web tier sort of switches between talking to two different sets of services. The first service it talks to is a cache service. That is a service that has information about objects in the social graph, about users, about things that they posted, about comments on those posts, about likes on those posts. It is a graph of objects that is connected together with associations. This cache is backed by an underlying MySQL storage system. But this graph does not necessarily contain everything that's on your Facebook page. Your newsfeed isn't a graph. We have to figure out what all of your friends posted. For these kinds of questions, we have services. Now, there's only really one cache, but there's a lot of different services that range from everything from newsfeed to timeline to messaging to ads to ranking to spam detection. These services are built by different teams that operate the services on their own, and the web tier uses Thrift, our RPC framework, to call into these services.